So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run for the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy.
Oh, damn, what the fuck? We gotta fix these fucking rosters, man.
Gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. The throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A play fake and a dart, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. Kittle is the man in motion. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
8 yards.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. From the 41, here's 2nd and 7. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Here's a 3rd down and 4. McCaffrey. That's going to be pretty close. Look at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down. Here's Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Howard. And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On 2nd down, Dart. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Malik Mustafa.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's a designed run. He'll work forward for a couple. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Get set, get set. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. The incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
3rd down, they'll run. And here comes the reverse. The ball comes out. And the Giants come up with it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their...
And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now returned, coming from the 7. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball is out. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. And he's in. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown, Giants. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 25, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. On your team, it's your opponent.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Trouble there. Caught by Kittle. And they'll pick up the first down. A gain of about 4.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Slot man in motion right. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down.
Get set, get set. Hey, team, what's up?
Here's Saul, the man in motion. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Plus, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 10. Purdy gonna give this to Durendo. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 13-7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Eric Gray to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make better decisions here in the 2nd half.
Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, hello. He is stomped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. A 1st down throw for Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he will go all the way. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. Moody now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Ray gonna return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Exiting, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Michael Williams. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this 1st half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. Across midfield, shot out of the cannon. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 91 yards. Touchdown, New York. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
The Giants will line up.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy using the pop pass. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Second down, 8 yards to go.
the 42-yard line.
To throw, Purdy. Back into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the 49er first down.
Here's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Now Purdy.
Oh, what am I doing? That's the second fucking one.
Business now. He is
God damn, yo. You're throwing the interception.
22.
At the 8-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Now the pitch comes to McCaffrey. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Gray gonna return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. down. Here comes Dart. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air once more is Dart. This one intercepted. Look at him go. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Man in motion here is Jennings. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Purdy. Forced to his right. In trouble, and down he goes. Abdul Carter getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed to stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way. So one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
The 34-yard line.
Dart. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Dart. So, right side, taken in by Neighbor. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll get that complete. Right side, it's Stellinger. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And that's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
Throwing. Dart. They're called in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Tracy is in for a touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score Niners 28, Giants 26.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Purdy on first down.
Jump, motherfucker. Who wants you?
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
To the right side, this is McCaffrey.
Oh, here's the fucking talking guy.
Midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on.
Now, this looks like a design run. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, 49ers.
And a 49er first down.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. To throw is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And a Going to set up third down.
A gain of 7 yards.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. Pearsall, the man in motion. Third and short. Purdy. It is brought in the end zone.
Selling out this whole
Pearsall,
fucking game,
touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about it.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Smith-Marset. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. Room to run at the 35. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Giants. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied.
to kick off for New York.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Man in motion here is Jennings. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. This is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Howard. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll run with Tracy. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. And they'll give him 4 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. On the ground.
Lock that motherfucker, man.
Nothing doing there.
Come
He'll
on,
go down
man.
behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. He's got it about the 8, and he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down.
And he's got another one. Tyrone Tracy, touchdown, New York. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Man in motion here is Jennings. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And hauled in once again, it's Ayuk. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey, and he'll get about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On 2nd down, Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st down, 49ers.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st down.
Back to the air again is Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Here's second down. McCaffrey. That one never got started. Defense is pressured too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
A third and long, Purdy to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on fourth and long. Kittle is the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all three timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
The Niners use the first of their timeouts as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run again. It's Tracy again.
Sweet.
Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds. A gain there of 11. First down, Giants.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running backs. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. Has some room inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, that is out of his reach, overshooting him on the deep ball. Incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They need 2. Here's Purdy.
That's such a deflating feeling for a defense here on 3rd and short. They've got great coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback picking it up with his legs. That's exactly what he's able to do here on the scramble. Fresh set of downs.
Here's first down. Man in motion here is Jennings. On first and 10, 30. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Yeah, ladies.
We're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching